What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to teach you how to load the EMA indicator in Python. So for this example what we are going to do is that we are going to use data already generated. In the future I will teach you how to do this in real time, like with real-time data. But for now we are going to do this with previous data. So first, how do we take that previous data? So we go here to MetaTrader, and here we go to symbols. Then we choose the symbol that we want. Look, in this case, I will choose this one, the dollar with the yen, because I always choose the euro with the dollar. So let's change. Let's use the dollar with the yen. Like, you double click here and you will have this change. Like, you can change it here and put whatever you want. But yeah, you put here the one you want, then you put here the dates, and we are going to put from the 4th of October until the 8th of October. So, as you can see here, these are the dates, and if we click here and let's change, let's put this time until 23. So if we ask for it, pressing here, and then we export it, let's change the current file, let's put here this, we press save, and now we have all the data. Now, once we have all the data, what we need to do is that we need to load the candles. We need to load the candles. So for example, if you want to load that indicator using the close value of a candle, you need to have that. So I recommend you using my file that you have in GitHub. Let me show you quickly. In GitHub, you come here to TradingBot, TA, and the file is this one. So the thing is that you can change it, you can do whatever you want, and it's a great point to start if you want to load candles. So with this file, we load the candles from previous file, well, from previous data. And what we do is that, hey, we set that we want the period of the candles to be 15 minutes. And yeah, we take the value and we have a data frame with these columns, a pandas data frame with these columns. Now, to plot this and see this in a nice way, we delete this column because it's the time and it will show a very awful and ugly thing if we plot this. So once we have this, what we need to do now is to use a library which will allow us to load that indicator. So that library is called TA, and in order to install it, you just use pip install TA, and the library will be installed. So how do you use and how do you load the indicator in Python? So from this library, you have to import the trend module, and here you just import this class, the EMA indicator. Once you have this class, you use the constructor and you give to the constructor whatever you want to use to compute that indicator. So in this case, we want to use the close column of the data frame that we generated before, and here we set the argument of the parameter of the indicator. So for example, we want an EMA, an exponential moving average with 9 periods. Like, it will take into account the 9 periods from before. This is setting all the values. Like, we won't have NA values. And yeah, if we check now the indicator, we can see here all the values. So once we created the object, what we need to do now is to load the indicator. And for that, what we do is that we take the object and we call the method EMA indicator. This will create a data frame with all the data that we need. So these are the values. And in fact, this is the EMA. And yeah, that's basically how you load the indicator in Python. Like, it is very simple. And remember that the only thing that you have to do is to call the class, then call the constructor using the column that you want to use, using a data frame with one column that you want to use. Then you put here the parameter, the periods that you want to take into account. This is just to not have NA values in the data frame. And that's it. That's how you load the EMA indicator in Python. If you find this useful, give it a like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Ay.